We're going to talk about failure, training to failure, mechanical failure, positive failure, or going beyond failure. So this is really important to apply to your training, but not too often. Going to complete failure will wreak havoc on your central nervous system and could lead to injuries. But there are certain techniques that we can use in order to do this safely. So you've got things such as positive failure. So that's not being able to complete a rep on your own. So if you're working to 10 to 12 reps, and say by the 10th rep, the reps are becoming very difficult. You're going to the point of muscle exhaustion. The reps are becoming smaller, but the form is still intact. This is called a positive failure. Reps become smaller, partial, but you're still in control. You've got going beyond failure. So imagine if, and you must have had this in your training experience, you have a spotter. You try to go for that 1 or 2 reps more. So that spotter is just taking and decreasing a little bit of the load that you are taking. This is really important because it's going to help you achieve progressive overload. So progressive overload is imagining you're always going into the gym trying to get one more. It's really important when you lift to failure or you lift to progressive overload that your form stays really, really strong. You don't want to make sure that you're trying to force a rep that one shoulder's coming more in front of the other, or you're imbalanced, or your core's not intact. We need to allow it to hit failure naturally while keeping everything precise. Your first rep should not look like your last rep. If your rep 1 looks like rep number 12, the weight isn't heavy enough. It needs to get to the point where each rep becomes harder and harder and harder. If you're looking to train beyond failure with the help of a spotter, make sure you have someone that knows what they're doing. It can become very, very dangerous. If you're looking to go beyond failure itself or to a positive failure, example, if you're using the Smith machine, put the safety racks on. If you're using a squat rack, put the safety bars up. It's really, really important that you train to this correctly. Only the most advanced lifters should be doing it, and you need to make sure you prevent any possible injuries coming into play. It's really important to keep a logbook as well. So you're recording each exercise, the amount of weight you lifted, because each week you're going to go in knowing you need to achieve one more. Say you were lifting 12 kilos for shoulder press for 10 reps. Your aim is to go to 13 reps for 12 kilos.